fun, simple flower style rock. We'll do a little bit of blending with our colors, but not much. We're gonna do kind of like half a flower, and we're gonna have a high contrast look to this one. So I'm just gonna kind of arch in some yellow, blend that with a little bit of this kind of peachy color. Just so it's not super bright. There we go. Do it off your tip if you're mixing colors right on your pens. And we're gonna do kind of a purple and pink. These are both from the kind of pastel colors. So I'm just gonna outline my flower. I want my petals to be slightly large. Go kind of halfway across my rock and go off of my rock like that. And I'm actually going to come in with my pink first in the center of each of these, my pale pink here, and place this down. I might have to come back with my yellow and have that go over the edge just a bit. We're just placing down a good amount of pink on each of these. And then we're going to come right back with our purple. Kind of fill in the edges a little bit more. And this kind of rock is going to absorb some paint. There's not a base coat on this, it's just a really light rock. So sometimes you're going to have to build up your layers to really blend your colors. So we're just going to get our first layer of color on here. I'm going to have this kind of go over the edge just a little bit. So you could definitely do this on a base coated rock as well. We'll clean up the edge of that center here. Then we're going to come back with our purple, or sorry, back with our pink right into these centers and blend right into that purple a little bit. And we're going to have to work one petal at a time here. So pink, purple, right on that edge, just so you get a little bit of a blend to it, okay? So pink layer, and right to that purple, right along the edge. And you might have to go back and forth just a smidge on that spot where it blends. See? Do the rest of these quickly. And just make sure that you doodle off the tips of your pens till you're back to the original color, like that. I am going to have this yellow go over the edge just a smidge here, like so. Got a little space in here that I didn't quite fill all the way. We'll go in with the pink. And this is kind of going over the edge too here, so put some pink in there. There we go. All right, now we're gonna do a very high contrast to this. So I'm gonna let those colors dry. We are gonna line our flower, but then we're going to add black and white lines from the outside edge of this. Now I don't want them to go exactly perfect side to side. With the edge of the rock, because that might be hard. You could do these wavy lines, you could do these however you want to. I'm just gonna start laying them down. Once you get one down, move across the rock. Just try to keep them parallel to each other. They can be different thicknesses and widths, but you just want to keep them parallel. You could get out a ruler for this too if you want. I'm just gonna freehand them on here and see, like this one, boop, that would come to about here and through there. All right, that one got away from me a little bit there. A little funny angle on that one. We are gonna thicken them each up. And then I'm going to do some sort of design with each of these stripes as well. So again, we are gonna outline these petals, so you don't have to go all the way on top of the petal. But we're just gonna do some designs within these just to make this a really cool black and white background with this pretty pop of flower. And you've seen me do this pattern before. I always do 3 lines, 1, 2, 3, turn my rock and make sure I'm going perpendicular. So creating 90-degree angles, then 1, 2, 3, until you fill the space. Okay, you can also just do triangles that you're gonna fill in. I think I'm gonna do a pattern on every other line here. This one got away from me a little bit. So I'm gonna do these triangles. So if you do a triangle on this side and then the other side, it will create a neat pattern in the center. Kind of like a white zigzag will be left behind. So we'll do the triangles in between. Take it close to the edge there and you can kind of decide where this one would be on the inside. Okay. Let's do, you can just leave, do polka dots in this one. That would be kind of cute. Like so. All right, and then the last one here, let's just do straight lines, almost like a ladder, just like this. All right, now our flower should be nice and dry now, so I'm going to go ahead and line my flower quickly. And then if you want, you can add some texture to the center of your flower, kind of like just like this little hashtaggy almost thing at the bottom, or even some dots. You could do dots where you kind of build up some dots along the bottom. You can have a few kind of around the top and then have them a little bit more at the bottom, kind of almost like a pointillism style shading effect that will happen when you stack more at the bottom, just like that. But that's it. Isn't this fun? I love the high contrast. It really makes the colors pop. You could add a kindness message in one of your stripes as well. As you're doing this, I'm gonna kind of clean up a couple of my straight line edges here. Maybe just make them a little thicker just so I can make sure they're nice and crisp edges here. That's an easy way for you to kind of fix any mistakes. Like I kind of had that last line down there was a little bit off, so you can come back through here. So I'm going to do a couple more just like this. I'll leave a picture here at the end for y'all. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and some subscribe, and I will link to another fun idea for you here at the end. So enjoy. Bye-bye.